6 basic constructions. First one is to copy line segment AB onto the other line. Well, I'm going to pick a point on the line for where I want A to be. So I'm going to mark that A. Now I'm going to measure A to B. Put the stick on A, mark over to B, and I have copied this line segment onto that one. Second is construct a perpendicular bisector. So I'm going to put my stick on one end, lengthen my pencil out a little longer than the middle, and draw an arc above and an arc below. Do the same thing from the other side. Then take my straight edge, put your pencil on first. Then you can swivel that around using that pivot point so you don't have to wiggle that ruler too much, and then draw that line. That is constructing a perpendicular bisector to a line segment. Construct a perpendicular bisector to the point on the line. Well, I'm going to shorten up my compass so I'm not off the edge of the line. Mark there, hang on to that. Whoops, I lost it. Mark there. Then I'm going to perpendicularly bisect that chunk of line. Spread my compass a little bigger than half, above, below. Go to that place, above, below, and look at that. It's going to go through my line. Pencil on first. My pencil is bleeding ink everywhere. There we go. Construct a perpendicular to a point not on the line. So what I want to do there is to find two places on my line that are the same distance. Whoops. Keep your stick on the point. Same distance from that point. Now, that point's, then I can do this on the other side of the line. And connect the intersection with the dot. Dot, pencil on first, ruler up to it, draw. Okay, I have constructed a perpendicular to the point not on the line. A little more careful work would have put that dot in the right, would have put that piece in the right place. Bisect the angle. First, draw an arc across the angle. Now, from the end where the arc intersects the angle, extend your compass just a bit above. Go to the other place where the arc intersects the angle, above. Connect that place with the vertex of the angle. Pencil on first, carefully. There, that is the bisector of the angle. Number 6. Copy this onto there so that the vertex is at C. So this angle is going to be like that instead of like that. All right, so first I want to draw an arc across the original angle. And then I'm going to reproduce that arc at C. Now I'm going to measure the length of the, well, it's not the length of the arc, but it's the distance across the angle. Sorry for all the sunshine and shadows, like that. And I'm going to do the same thing over here and mark it. And since that's the vertex, then my angle, pencil on first. And there's my reproduced angle. Okay, there were a couple of other exercises, and one was to construct a, oh, it's bled through. Construct a equilateral triangle given a line segment. So here's my line segment, and all I need to do is measure this line. And I'm going to draw an arc down there, and then draw an arc from the other end, so that's the same distance. And then I connect the intersection with the endpoints of my line segment. Pencil on first. Okay, there's an equilateral triangle. All three sides are the same length. Now I want to construct a triangle using those three pieces. So first of all, I'm just going to lay down a length of line segment. Then I'm going to measure off. This is called copying a line. I'm going to measure off that piece of line right there. Close enough. Okay, I'm going to pick a endpoint and I'm going to mark. Okay, so this length of line is the same as that line right there. Now I'm going to measure this line and I'm going to put it onto that side. It really doesn't matter whether you put your stick here or stick here. Draw an arc. Now I'm going to measure this line. Go to the other end of that line segment. Oops, missed. There we go. I guess I didn't miss. Okay, so connect the points. Stick on first. There's one side. Connect the points. And that triangle is made with those three line lengths. That's all for now.